everybody. If it's your first time here, great to have you. My name is Angelina, and today we are going to talk about using a travel agent. Before anything, I'm going to beat you to the punchline and say that using a travel agent is not for everybody. So let me go over the situations when you should not use a travel agent. You should not use a travel agent when you want to plan every single detail on your own without expert help. You shouldn't use a travel agent when you want to spend the time researching places and comparing deals. And you should not use a travel agent when you are not willing to pay a fee for a professional service. And let me just elaborate on that last point, just for a bit. So just as you would pay a car mechanic for his expertise on working on cars, obviously, you would pay a travel agent for their insider knowledge on the industry and their network of connections and partners, and for their time and services, planning and booking your trip. Plus, if they're a good agent, they will be there to support you before, during, and after your trip. So if services are not your jam, especially when it comes to travel planning, collaborating with a professional agent may not be for you. If any of what I just mentioned applies to you, know that you honestly have my total respect. All those DIYers who take matters into their own hands and cringe at the thought of paying someone else to plan their trip, yes, you there, I totally respect that, and I totally respect your desire to get into the nitty-gritty details and just dive into planning. I'm all about it, because clearly I'm one of those people myself. If you think that you can do the work of a travel agent yourself, there's a chance that you're absolutely right. Minus using and accessing the agent-only platforms and offers that only travel agents can get. If you think that you can do the work of a travel agent yourself, there's a chance that you're absolutely right. And I genuinely urge you to give it a shot. That's exactly what I did again and again and again. I loved it so much so that I turned my hobby into a career as a travel advisor. And today I continue to build my network of partners and tour operators and refine my travel expertise every day. So on the flip side of all of that, if you love to travel and don't have the capacity to stress or worry about the nitty-gritty details on a professional level, that's totally fine too, and that's what I'm here for. So you sit back, relax, put your feet up, sip on that beverage of yours, and stay tuned. Here is why you need to use a travel agent in 2022. The first reason is it saves you time and energy. You could use our expert guidance in navigating new travel requirements in our ever-changing tourism scene. In a recent article written by Our Whole Village, I quote, "Staying on top of these evolving events is a full-time job and one that a travel agent relishes. They discover, experience, and research the places they offer to their clients, and they do this many times throughout their careers." End quote. As travel advisors, we like spending hours researching. Days I can get lost and tune out the rest of the world and be completely content just learning about the best, mountains to hike, the best all-inclusive resorts there are, the most sustainable cruise lines out there, you name it. There is not a shortage of interesting information in the travel industry. Our lives are in a constant state of wanderlust, and we choose to live it that way. And personally, as someone who majored in economics in college, I'm constantly weighing the costs and benefits of every decision and purchase. It's in my blood. It's what I like to do. It's a blessing and a curse. I am that girl that you see at the grocery store staring at 2 cans of soup, comparing for much longer than necessary, because I want to make the right choice. Little things like that I just think so deeply on. For some reason, this is the kind of attitude that I take with me into my work and planning the perfect trip for every client. I like to obsess about the details, so you don't have to. Reason number 2 on why you should use a travel agent in 2022. You'll get more of a bang out of your buck. So me and my agency, we plan trips uniquely tailored to each individual or family that we work with. One size does not fit all when it comes to travel, and we honor the diversity in each client's budget, purpose, activity level, interests, etc. Most clients actually end up saving money by booking through an agent because we're experts at finding the best deals, upgrades, and exclusive perks through our network of top-of-the-line trusted partners. And I personally grew up in a very frugal household, so I was raised to make a little money go a long way. This translates to how I handle my clients' budgets. I will make every dollar count toward priceless memories that will last a lifetime. Reason number 3 on why you need to use a travel agent in 2022. You need someone on your side. No more waiting in line and chatting with bots. Should any changes, cancellations, closures, or issues arise, our services come with personal support every step of the way. We've all seen that damsel in distress in the airport, where it is just crystal clear that nothing in her itinerary goes as planned. Yep, you guessed it. I have been that girl. Who can relate? Come on, admit it. No shame, no shame. But I've been that girl multiple times. While I learned a lot from those experiences, it is not necessary to weather those storms alone. And this brings me back to my first couple of points. In this day and age, who knows what kind of curveballs we'll have thrown at us. This is why hiring an agent is more prevalent than ever. At the end of the day, we will save you time, energy, and money, whether it's by planning your vacation so you don't have to, getting you significant savings, connecting you with complimentary upgrades and VIP services, or by saving you the cost of a canceled flight. So, that about wraps it up from my end. I really hope this video provides some insight on what it's like to work with a travel agent. Honestly, most of us really just are obsessed with travel and have made it our lives and our livelihood to make travel dreams a reality. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this, and if you have any questions about working with a travel agent. If you've worked with one before, I'd love to know what your experience was like, what you liked about it, what you didn't, and if you haven't worked with an agent before, what makes you curious about working with one, or what makes you reluctant. Honestly, I'm opening the floor to all conversation and would love to hear your thoughts and connect with you lovely people. The world is a crazy place. There's a lot to keep track of, and I can help you stay on top of it and just get you back out there, get you back exploring. Think outside. Leave the box at home. As the wise cup says, that's all I've got, folks. I will see you in the next adventure. Thanks for listening.